Right, so the day had come, right? I've been planning this night out, well, day and night out. It was a two-day event it was, right? I had loads of my best mates were coming, and I had my mate who's not with us no more, he was there as well. And the lad off the other one, off the other story, where he said he's going to do a podcast, he was with us as well. Get on this. So the day comes, right, it's proper bells in the morning, it's like 9:30 in the morning, I'm just phoning around like, here's up, they're like, yeah, because we were getting the train, because it was just that far, it was proper down south where we were going, so it was going to take us about fucking 6 hours or something to get there, something mad like that. Maybe not 6 hours, but with the train changeover times and all, it was taking us a while, do you know what I mean? So we've got all kinds, so we all meet up, and I said to yeah, I'll meet you in town. So we all met up at Lime Street, right? So we're waiting for everyone's got there, and it was just straight away, as soon as everyone's got there, you could just tell it's going to be one of the funniest experiences ever. So I said, come here. So I said, yeah, let's go to the offie first for on the train and all that. So we go to the offie, we're smashing it, boom, we've got all kinds, right? So my mate loves magic, so he's into magic, he's just got all kinds of magic, I've got all kinds of lem. We've just got we've got Gary's, we've got absolutely everything we need. And we were going to spin somewhere, we were down there anyway, obviously Scouser, out the way. 10 at each minimum, innit? Easy, 10 at each minimum. So we're on the train right now. It was all going well for the first part, but what happened was, when I've looked, I'm like, these aren't even first class tickets. And my mate's going, what? I said, lad, you were supposed to sort the tickets. He's like, does it matter? I'm like, yeah, it does matter, because on the first class carriages you've got plugs for your phones and all that. And I'm like, lad, my battery's on like 25%, what are you on about, lad? And he's going, oh lad, I'm like, you proper minge bag, mate. So when we get on the train, there was no one on the train, there was no one there, there was no one on the train. It was like empty. So I said, yeah, we'll just go into first class anyway. So when we go into first class, we just sit in first class. I'll plug my phone in and all that. Now, we didn't even last a stop, because obviously the cameras have picked up on and just been like, they're just dressed to go on a mad one. You could tell me mate had sunglasses on. He just bang on, I had shorts on, trainees and all that, just like, let's go off me banner at like 7:30 in the morning. When we get on the train, we're sitting there. So I've just been like, yeah, do you want some vodka? So I just open the vodka. I'm like, yeah, Sam, boom. Everyone's just flying, right? My mate brought plastic cups, so we had these like red paper cups with him. I had a big bag of stuff as well, just all mad paraphernalia for this event, you know what I mean? We get in on the train, so obviously these inspectors come straight over to us, right? They're like, tickets. I said, these aren't first class tickets, lad. He's like, I said, well, can we just stay? He's like, no. I said, all right. I said, yeah, we'll all just give you a tenner each now. And he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, go ahead. So we give him 60 quid. He's like, stay there as long as you want, mate. We were like, go ahead, start. So we're in there, right? And we were going to a crossover. I'm not going to say the crossover, but it was miles away. So we're on the train, in the bogs, out the bogs, on the limo, boom, as you do, yeah. Now, as we've got a bit further down the line, these fellas have got on the train and sat exactly opposite us. And they're like, there's like 5 of them, but then there's more have got on the stop after, and they're sitting behind me. So I've got 2 of them behind me and 5 of them next to us, you know, like on the little bit of the table, and you're on a bench and then they're on a bench, you know what I mean? Like, it looked like you're sitting in a cafe, basically, sort of thing, you know what I mean? So I'm just looking at them with that, no problem at all. I'm like, what's happening, mate? All right, yeah, Sam. After my son, the one behind us, I'm thinking, I don't really like him behind me because he's a big kid, mate, but it is what it is. That's just me, do you know what I mean? So everyone's sound, we're all vibing, everyone's sound, and this kid pulls his laptop out, right, sitting opposite us. So we're just having a laugh and all that, and next thing, right, I'm not even joking, this is for a mood changer. The kid with the laptop looks up and says, excuse me. I went, yeah, what's up, mate? He went, will you all just shut up? And that silence, what you've just heard then, was real time. We all just went. I went, lad, I said, who are you talking to like that? He went, I'm talking to you. Closed his laptop and stood up. We've all just jumped up. I'm like, what, lad? Next thing, these 2 kids behind me have jumped up. So I've turned around and said, what's happening, fucking Biggie? What's happening, Biggie? I said, are you looking at you, lad? And he's just like, I said, put your hands on that seat now so I can see your hands. If you move your hand from that seat now, I'm going to put you clean out. And it's just erupted, right? But half of them didn't want nothing to do with it, but we didn't even want nothing to do with it. We didn't want nothing to do with it. We're only going for a laugh. This Bella's just caused it. Next thing, this fella's come running from another carriage, and he's been like, lad, Dad, he's my son. I said, all right. I said, lad, sound. My mate's going, lad, I will proper waste you. And they've just proper flagged, because they knew if it would have been one little tiny trigger more, it would have just proper went, and we had bottles and everything. They would have just proper got it. There's absolutely no doubt they wouldn't have got it. They would have got it, all of them. And them two behind me would have got it. Everyone would have got it, right? So the fella's like trying to be the middleman, but I'm trying to be the middleman as well, because I'm like, listen lads, we've done nothing wrong, we're just bum. It's not like we're bullying them because we've had a bevy. We've been nothing but sound with you lads. We've been offering you bevies and all that, and they're like, I know mate, I know. I'm like, what's he on about then, lads? And the lad is still like sort of half being like, what do you mean, what am I about? I'm like, lad, you know what, you're gonna cause me, and all your mates are gonna end up getting wasted. And he's going to me, and his dad said something to him, and he's just like sort of half flapped, like arse was gone, he sat back down, but his thing that, I don't know what his dad said to him, but his dad must have been like, listen, you're going to get us proper wasted here. So what's happened is, they've all sat down. Next thing, at the next train station, when the train stops, it just stops for well longer than what it should have stopped for, right? And I'm like, why is that just stopped for that long? So what's happened then is, as it stopped, the whole train's being rushed with guards, and I'm just like, no way. And I'm thinking, no way, we're just going to get proper, like, obviously we just thought they were coming to us, but the guards were proper sound, right? And he ran over, and I'd be like, oh, they used messing, and he went, we're not here for you, lad. He went, we've watched you all the way from Liverpool, you haven't done a thing wrong. He said, Dave just got on the train, and next thing it's just all erupted. He went, what's just happened there? I said, lad, nothing, lad. I said, everyone's sound. I said, you know, someone don't get off the train and all like that. He's like, all right, sound. So he said to the other lads, he went, listen, now I'm telling you now, if you start or anything goes off, lads, we're not going to be here to help you, because there's no more guards now till wherever. So you'll just be on your own if that's how you just want to roll. And we were just like, no way. And that's like probably one of the first times our firm has ever had the benefit of the doubt of any one official. So anyway, carries on. So Dave ends up getting off and that, and we've stayed on, just like, see you later, your divvies, just see you later, your divvy, do you know what I mean? As we get to the changeover, we've all been in and out the toilet. He's got magic, I've got them, I've said to me mate, put everything away, you know, like stashing away. He's like, lad, whose arse is not going to be plodding? Now I'm like, lad, just put everything away. So he's had all the magic, right? I've been stashed up, I'm sound, me all mute to make the sound. As we're walking through the crossover, there's transport busies there, isn't he, by the barrier. So I've walked through, my mates walked through, my other mates, and when it got to the lads with the magic, they've just dived on him, right? I've been like, no way. I'm like, we can't even stop here for him, because we're all packing, and I don't know whether there's more plods or whatever. So I've just been like, oh lad, carry on walking. So he's wrestling with them. There's nothing he can do. He's just being nicked. So they've nicked him. Oh shit, that got nicked on the crossover to an event. So we've all carried on in that. So we've gone into this gaff and all that. Now, when we've gone into this gaff and that, what I do is I look around to see who's in there. Now, if you're just like a normal member of the public, you don't bother yourself with all that. But because we like do what we do, I'm looking for other people who are doing what we're doing, so you can spot them a mile out. So there's this big juice head from Newcastle, he's in the corner. So I've just walked up and went, what's happening, laddie? I said, do you want to swap some for some? He's like, go ahead, Scouser. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So we've ended up establishing a little friendship with them. Then we've gone over there. So it ends up we've just been proper mates with everyone in there who you'd be asked about, you know what I mean? Just, there's no doorman anywhere in this club. And I'm thinking, where's all these doormen? There isn't one. I can't see one doorman anywhere. So I'm like, that's a mad one. There's no doorman in the club. Can't see no one. It's just mad. There's no one's arguing, no one's having straighteners, nothing like that. It's just proper sound. So I go to a little wander around this club and sees this doorway. Now you've got to remember, I've got all kinds on me, proper packing. As I open the door and walk in, it's just a room full of doormen. I'm just like, oh, I went, what's happening? I said, why are you all in here? Notice that's the front here. And they're just laughing like, what's happening, Scouser? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, lad. He said, on these nights, we don't even need to work. It's one of the best nights ever. There's no fighting on like that. I'm like, yes, sound, never even flutters an eyelid at me, nothing like that. Proper sound, walks out all day. So I'm just like, we are free to roam. So obviously sitting there, getting on with it, smashing it, making brewskis and all that. And then this kid comes over to me and he goes to me, are you from Liverpool? I went, yeah. He went, so am I, lad, what's happening? I said, you're not from Liverpool, lad. He's like, hey. I said, lad, you're not. So he starts like not being cheeky, because I would have just put him out, but he starts like there's one of our mates who's like skinny and all off his barnet and just like, you know, just a bit of a dafty, but he's proper sound. So he goes up to him, he starts saying something to him, like as if he's not going to react. So I said, where are you with, lad? He went, lad, and we're all the firm from Breck Road now. I said, there is no firm from Breck Road in here. He's like, what? I said, lad, there is no firm from Breck Road in here, what are you on about? I said, if there was, I'd know about it, because I know, not everyone, but I know the firm from Breck Road, where you walk home and be like, what's happening, lads? Do you know what I mean? No beef with them, mates with them, after them. So you'd know, I'd know straight away if there was another firm of Scousers in there. Believe you me, I'd know. I'd go away from us, lads. Said, you're a bit of a bellend, and the lads going round grabbing birds' asses, and like, no, you don't carry on like that in there, do you know what I mean? Because it's just proper boss vibes. So then about 20 minutes later, this kid comes over to me, this kid from down south, looked a bit heavy in his little firm. They weren't in front there at all, they were proper sound. And he went, excuse me lad, and when he went, you the Scout firm? I said, yeah, what's happening? He went, one of your lads is coming over causing murder there, grabbing asses. I said, who? He said to him, I said, lad, he's nothing to do with us, he's not even a Scouser. He's just come over to me, telling me he's with a Scout firm. There's no Scout firm like that in here. And he went, oh lad, he's going to end up getting a slap. I said, slap him lad. I said, it's nothing to do with us, lad, slap him lad. He's like, go on, sound. So the kid's just carrying on. So then the lad from Newcastle comes up to me and says, yeah, I come to the toilet, lad, for a stripe. I said, come ahead then. So it goes in, and this kid's a proper big juice head, big kid, you know what I mean, proper St. Georgie. So I'm giving him a stripe and that, and then this other little kid who's been grabbing birds' ass, and he comes in. So I'm standing there and he's going to me, oh lad, what's happening, Scouser? I said, lad, stop addressing me like you know me, lad. I said, you're a bellend, lad. I said, you're running around causing murder where there's all firms looking on doing you. And he went, oh well, what lad, who are you talking to? As he said that, my other mate just come behind him, who wasn't even in the toilet, and just puts him out. And he going, don't start throwing digs at me. My mate just saying, shut up, bum. And it was a bit heavy because he was a bit over the top, but it was more funny because he deserved it. He was a bellend causing murder. So we've all come out the toilet. Next thing, you just see the kid getting scragged everywhere by the doorman. So the MC who was on in the night, he's turned the music off and he's like, hey, look at him. How dare you come round here fighting and all that. This is that, we don't fight there. I swear to God, the whole gaff, and I mean every person in the whole arena, was just shouting, bye. The kids just being carted out, proper left, right. As he's being lashed out right, I got the tickets for the night for everyone, and my mate got the train ticket. So I've obviously got VIP tickets. I'm like, where's the VIP section? Because you make more dough in the main arena, obviously, than you would. So we've smashed it, we're flying right. So we go up in the VIP, and by this time we've met loads of people. So it's gone from like 6 of us, take away the one that got nicked at the crossover, to like 28 of us or something like that, like ridiculous, like lads from Stoke, then the Cockneys ended up with us, the Newcastle lads with us, there was lads from Sunderland, there was lads from Birmingham. It just ended up being a proper big firm of like, just the lads, I mean, all just proper having a laugh and all that. So now, we've outdone the doorman now, because when we first walked in with 5 of us, the doorman would have absolutely overpowered us, you know what I mean? But now, because we've made establishments and all that, there's now well more of us than there is of them. There's only about 15 of them, there's about 28 of us, and the lads who we're, they all look like they can have a go, do you know what I mean? It's like just that certain people attract certain people or whatever. So as we've got in the VIP, there's a doorman standing on there, and I said to him, lads, he went, what? I said, lad, can we all get in here? And he went, you got tickets? I said, no, half of them haven't. And he went, oh, lad, I can't. I said, lad, I'll give you 5 ton right now. And he went, what? I said, I'll give you 5 ton right now if you let us all in. And he went, hang on a minute. So he's ran over, seen the head doorman's come over, he's like, yeah, come on, sound. He went, don't cause no bother. I'm like, lad, we haven't caused a peep out of nothing. He's like, come on, sound. Now, the head doorman's gone back in that room or where he's gone, so there's only one doorman, but he weren't being a doorman, he was just more like, have you got tickets? So when we goes upstairs, this bar, we just absolutely like overpowered the VIP, because there's that many of us and we're that loud. So the barmaid, there's 2 barmaids, it's only like a small like VIP bar area. The 2 barmaids are proper heavy, proper 9 out of 10 tidy. One of your mates had got over, like everyone's like, yeah, get him. So this doorman from on the stairs has come up to me. I don't know why he picked me, but he didn't went to me. Hey lads, he went, I'm just going to tell you something now. He said, and we know what he's doing and all that. He said, lad, we're not asked, it's all happy vibes and that. He said, but lad, that's my bird and that's my sister behind the bar. I said, is it? Yeah. He went, yeah. He went, can I trust you to be sound, lad? I went, yeah. I said, lad, of course you can. But what he was doing was, he wasn't like dominating me. He was talking to me as one of the lads, as you would, do you know what I mean? So the way he spoke to me and all that, I felt it was my duty to make sure that no one, so I've walked over, I've been like, what's happening? So he told me a name, I said, yeah, I said, is that your first name? I said, he's my mate. And she went, is he? Yeah, he weren't, but it is what I've done. I said, he's my mate. So one of my mates going, lad, I said, lad, he's just sound. I said, he knows someone I know. And he was like, oh, is he? So I've gone home and like, listen, don't none of you go over and try and blag here to everyone. They were like, sound mate. I was saying, yeah, give some dough. Everyone was throwing like 20 quid in each. Walked over, just said to them behind the bar, yeah, I'd have that. And they were just like, ah, nice one, use a proper sound and all that. No, like, not one person made any false move or anything like that at all towards them. It was boss. And if anyone else did up there, they just got told straight. So the door lads were just proper buzzing with us now, do you know what I mean? Now the night starts come to an end and this lad from Stoke said to me, do you want to come to a party? I'm like, where? He's like, round this area with such and such. I said, go on, sound. So there was an after hours after it, but I was just that flying and that much off my bar and I couldn't even be arsed with the after hours bar because the after hours bar was only a small little shitty thing, do you know what I mean? And to be fair, the company we were with, I'd rather went with them than just broke off from them and then went and met new people, do you know what I mean? This after hours bar. So I've been like, yeah, let's just swerve that after hours. There was a VIP, you got the ticket, you got that with it. I said, let's just swerve all that and we'll go with these. So we mates are like, come on, sound. Honest to God, I'm not messing. My phone rings, I can hear it in my pocket, so I answer the phone. I goes in the room, says to the bed, can I go in there to answer this phone? Just like this little quiet place. She went, yeah, go on. And it was my mate from the busy station. He's going, lad, I'll be there soon. I'm like, lad, you won't. He's going, lad, he said that. I said, lad, you won't. I said, you're on a minimum of an 8-hour lifetime. Where are you? He's like, in such and such busy station, absolutely miles away, like well past Birmingham, do you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, lad. He's going, lad, he said, I said, lad, even if you do get out of there, by the time you navigate and get to where we are, lad, it's going to be, we're not even going to be here, lad, it's nearly finished, lad. He's going, lad, I've just used me one phone call on you. I was like, lad, why would you do that? He's like, oh, lad, he's going to be, lad, I'm off my bar, I'm the busy man. And that's enough, that he's going to be busy, fuck off you. Oh, mate, just let them next to the phone's gone down. Just thought, oh, no way. So, after the party, we go to this other party. After that night, we all go to this party. Ah, mate, it was proper wise. It was a proper belter. It was a proper. It must have only been. It was only early, to be fair, because we just realised that the night was dying off a little bit. Not like in the main area, but for all us, because everyone's starting to sledge and that. Everyone's just there about 10, 15 garries. So I mean, everyone's just flying, and it's come to the point where you want to just have a bevy and sit down and have a stripe and just like in peace, you know what I mean? Because it was loud, mate. It was proper loud. The gaff was just shaking all night. So I'm like, come here. So we ended up all getting off and that. So I'm like, how far is it? Like, we can walk there. It's only about a mile and a half. I'm like, oh, you should have seen the absolute chaos on the way from that gaff to this party, right? And when we turned up to the party, this lad's head has just gone. He's just been like, lads, what? And I'm like, what? And he's like, lad, you brought scousers. I'm like, listen, lads, everyone's sound, no one's doing nothing again. And it was like one of them where he didn't want us to go in, but we're just going in. But if he'd have said no, then we wouldn't have. I don't know what the rest of them was done, but we wouldn't have. We goes in there, he has a proper laugh with them and all, just proper sounds and all that. So I'm like, come here, let's go. So we phoned a taxi, and it had to be like not like an airport bus, but there was 5 of us. So this lad said to me, yeah, I've got this number, they'll take us all back to the train station. I say, sound. Now, what I didn't realise is that train station closes overnight and doesn't open until 7 o'clock in the morning. We didn't realise that. We just didn't know that. I don't know why, we just presumed it was like Limesty where it's just open all night, you know what I mean, more or less. I know it closes, but you can still go in there, do you know what I mean? And worst case, we just sat off and all that. We were just miles away. Goes in there, so the train station's closed, but we're just like, lads, what are we going to do here? So there was an NCP car park over the road. I said, yeah, just come and chill there for a bit. What time is it? So it must have been about probably 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. So we had an hour or two to wait, you know what I mean? So we goes in there, and I'm like starting to be like, oh, lads, I'm dying here. So we've gone to the very top floor. We're all just sitting there, right? And I'm sitting on the floor. I've got shorts on, and I'm sitting by this bin sort of thing, but it looked like quite clean for the car park. Next thing, I've just been bit about 50 times off spars and all that. It just started to take a proper downturn, right? I'm like, no way. So then when the train station opens, we've gone to get the train, and I'm like, where's the tickets? Where were the tickets to get back? The lad who's been nicked at them. We all had our tickets there on the way there to go to the barriers, but he's had the tickets on the way back in a bag. So I'm like, lads, we've got no tickets to get back. I'm like, how much have we got? But I had bank cards and all that, but we had bits of cash and that, but we never had nowhere near enough. And I'm like, are you messing? So when the ticket officer comes, I said, yeah, how much is it for 5 tickets back to the pool? She was like, such and such, a few hundred quid. I was like, that's batty, that, you know. So she said, yeah, we never had enough anyway. So I said, yeah, I had to take card. She went, we've got no card facilities in the train station. I went, are you messing? I said, are you messing? I said, what are you on about? Now, no one really had much dough on them because they'd just been blating it all night in VIPs, giving people tips, blah, 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 blah. People have brought major dough with them, but there's just been cash flying everywhere. And then it just is what it is, do you know what I mean? So I'm like, no way. So I said, yeah, can I do a transfer? They're like, no. I said, she went, we can do phone payments. I said, all right, well, I'll just phone you then. And she's like, all right, lads, the phone payments didn't work. So I'm like, listen, look, we need to get back to Liverpool. I said, I can't just sit. She went, we'll have to show you a chitty or something like that. It was called. I said, what's that mean? She went, yeah, go and take a seat. We'll be waiting half an hour. Mate, we ended up sitting there till like 12:30 in the afternoon, right? Proper on the downer. Just like all proper wounds. Just like, And then next thing, this fella come over and he said, yeah, mate. I said, what? He said, well, if you'd have just done this and there was a discount in there, in just like, there was a leaflet right in front of us, we're 20% off, whatever. Now, if we would have seen that first and calculated it, we had enough. So the fellas pointed that out to me and I'm like, oh my God, we've just ended up getting the train home, right? And then gets off. Now, instead of all splitting up, we've gone to another party as well. But what you've got to remember is, my bird's proper fuming on me all day. Like, I've turned my phone off, I've been on the missing list, no one can get hold of me, blah, blah, blah. She's absolutely fuming on me, right? So we've gone back to another party and all that, but I'm proper messed up now. I need to get changed, everyone does. So I'm like, yeah, it is what we'll do, lads. We'll go and get changed, everyone go and get changed. Everyone's like, lads, if I go home, I can't come back out. I'm like, lads, you sound like little kids. And then I went home and couldn't come back out. Get on that. So I ended up going home. They got a taxi from the other party to mine. As he gets there, I'm knocking on the door. This is my house as well. No door was open, so I said, you know what, I thought, fuck it. I said, yeah, take me to the bank to taxi driver. And he went, that door's open there, mate. I went, yeah, walks in, she should have seen the way she was looking at him. She was like, what? And then next thing, right, because I've been bit that many times, I just had this weird crash. I was just like, felt proper sick. So I'm lying on the couch, right, and I swear to God, I did not move off that couch for like 3 days. I'd been poisoned by whatever bit me. It was the worst thing. She's fuming on me, just like that. I'm just like, oh my God, I can't be arsed with this. And it was a boss experience, but there was just that twists and turns. It was funny, like it's hilarious now, but